Throughout history, men have struggled to understand what truly awakens a woman's deepest desires. Some believe it's wealth, some believe it's looks, others believe it's endless attention. But modern psychology and ancient wisdom both point to something far simpler: touch. Today, I'm going to reveal to you two powerful places on a woman's body that, when touched with calmness and confidence, can trigger multiple waves of release, 5 times or even more. This is not about tricks, and it is not about manipulation. It is about understanding her biology, her psychology, and her emotions, and mastering yourself through Stoicism, so you can bring out this response in her naturally. The first place of power is the hands. The first place most men underestimate is the hands. We tend to think of hands as ordinary, but science tells us they are packed with sensitive nerve endings. The palms, the fingertips, even the inner wrist are wired to respond powerfully to contact. When you hold a woman's hand correctly, her body responds instantly. A firm, steady grip communicates confidence. A soft, tracing touch across her palm stimulates her seed tactile fibers and triggers a rush of oxytocin. Her stress hormone, cortisol, drops. She feels safer, more relaxed, and more connected. Even something as subtle as running a fingertip slowly across the inside of her wrist can send waves of electricity through her nervous system. She may not consciously understand why, but her body reacts with pleasure and release. The second place of power is the neck and nape. The second place is one of the most intimate and biologically sensitive areas of the human body. The neck, the sides of the neck, and the back of the nape are filled with nerve endings, and they also carry a deep psychological meaning. The neck is a vulnerable area. To allow someone to touch it is to show trust. In ancient times, exposing the neck meant surrender, and even today, the gentle touch on the neck communicates closeness, safety, and desire. When your hand rests gently on the back of her neck, or when you brush her hair aside and let your fingertips trace her nape, her brain reacts instantly. Oxytocin surges, dopamine spikes. The carotid area in the neck makes her even more sensitive, so the response is magnified. This is why women often close their eyes, tilt their head, or breathe deeper when touched here. It is not only physical, it is emotional surrender, and it is here that a woman can release not once, but multiple times, each surge building upon the last. Now you may wonder, why does she release 5 times or more? The answer lies in her neurochemistry. Each time you touch these places, the hands and the neck, her brain floods with oxytocin and dopamine. But these chemicals do not release all at once. They come in waves. Every wave leaves an imprint in her memory, making her associate you with pleasure, safety, and desire. This is not manipulation. It is biology, magnified by your presence and control.